The F-5E Tiger II was a low-cost tactical fighter introduced in the early 70s. It was a further development of the successful F-5A freedom fighter. The E model had improved J85 engines, larger fuselage, bigger wing area, leading edge slats, bigger fuel tanks, tactical navigational system, and an onboard AN APQ-153 airborne radar. It saw very limited usage within the US Air Force, but because of its low operational costs, it proved very successful in the export market for less wealthy nations that could not afford more sophisticated aircrafts of the time, like the F-4 Phantom. And also, looking at this aircraft, we can see where the designers of the later F-18 took their inspiration. The F-5E Tiger II we have is among the oldest modules we have in DCS, and it kinda shows. But at the time of making this video, ED has announced that there is an overhaul of the F-5 on the way. The F-5 is primarily an air superiority fighter, as it is very maneuverable and a good thrust to weight ratio. The F-5 can carry 2 times AIM-9B, P or P5 Sidewinder missiles on its wingtips. And if that doesn't do the trick, the F-5 also carry 2 times Mark 39 20mm cannons in the nose. On the HUD we have a gun sight that can provide very limited target information for gun solutions or missile solutions. The F-5 can carry an impressive air-to-ground loadout as well, including dumb bombs, snake eyes or rockets. But it needs to be said that using the F-5 in air-to-ground requires some practice, as you need to control your parameters very precisely in order to get ordnance on target, because you have no air-to-ground sensors or radar, but that only makes it more satisfactory once you get it done. The F-5 is, in my opinion, the perfect entry-level aircraft to DCS because it's very easy to learn, and it does not take a lot of time to get a good grasp on it. The F-5 was the very first aircraft I bought when I started playing DCS, and it is a module I still keep coming back to, even though I today prefer more modern and sophisticated aircrafts like the F-14 Tomcat. Operating this aircraft is so easy that even a retard like me can do it, and with a bit of practice you will soon master this thing in a multiplayer environment against enemy MiG-21s, MiG-19s, or taking out enemy supply convoys with rockets. So, all in all, I can recommend this aircraft to new players, or players that want an interesting and historic plane in their virtual hangar that they can learn easily. If you can look past the fact that the modeling is a bit dated, especially the cockpit model and the radar scope, then you will find this aircraft pure joy. The flight model seems to be very accurate from my research, and taking off, flying and landing this thing is very easy. There is just something about smoky Cold War jets, isn't it? Learning new modules often takes a lot of time, especially with modern ones, but with this one you get a good grip of it in just a few hours. And that is why I recommend it to new players. So that is what I have to say for the F-5. Like and subscribe, thank you for watching, and good hunting!